Do you love me, Alfie?
What? Well, you know I do.
Funny thing, love. All different kinds.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, don't you think that? That you can love people in different ways?
Well, I suppose.
When I had Zoe, she was only a few hours old, all red and wrinkled. And I remember looking down at her and putting my finger in her little hand, and this wave of love just hit me. It was so strong it took my breath away. I was shaking, you know. I laid her down on the bed beside me and I just stared at her. I never felt nothing like that before. I was only 14. I didn't know what love was until then, not really. It was like butterflies in my stomach. Oh, I cared for every hair on her head, every toe and every finger. Then Mum and Dad came in and took her away. I can still see their faces now when Mum picked her up. The second she was out my arms, my bottom lip went into spasm. I didn't want them to see, so I just clenched my teeth together so hard. I was telling myself that it was all right and I was ready, but my heart was beating so fast I thought it was going to burst out my chest. Then the door was shut and she was gone. I lay back down on the bed and I could smell where she'd been laying. So I put my face in the blanket and it was warm and I could smell that baby smell. But my arms, they felt so empty. And then it all came out. I cried so hard I couldn't breathe. I phoned my mum and I begged her. I said it was all right, I could look after her. Bring her back. I begged her. Let me have her. I begged and I begged. I was wailing down the phone. All that love and no one to give it to. And then when I got home, Mum and Dad had set a cot up in their room. And Dad sat me down and gave me this big speech about everything getting back to normal, to stop asking to do things, leave Mum to it and don't make a fuss. She was right there, my beautiful little girl, and I had to ignore these feelings I had for her. Ignore that I was her mum. I knew that if I cried and started again, Dad would just get angry. He had this thing in his head that he was helping me, that I'd got myself in this mess. And if I was to question what him and Mum was doing, I was being ungrateful. He helped me by taking my baby away. I just ran upstairs and threw up. See, we talk about love, and we think we know what it means. But people like you and me, we just play it. Now, let me finish. This is important. But real love, where you put the other person first, where their happiness is more important than yours, where you'd sacrifice your own feelings for theirs, where you feel their pain, you feel their embarrassment, and you get embarrassed for them. When you want to hold them so tight, you could squeeze the life out of them. When all you can see is them and nothing else matters. How often do we feel like that?
Yeah, Kelly, I feel like that now.
No. The love I'm talking about can't just be turned on and off like a tap. You don't feel it one week and not the next.
No, but it's not like that.
Ain't it?
No, see what?
I ain't finished.